One thing about abandoned structures is it gives us a glimpse into our own mortality. All the places we worked, walked, and called home will be abandoned and forgotten. Hopefully one day, someone will come along and remember those of us who lived it. Well, I do reckon we got ourselves a little dump truck here. Still got the engine in this one as well. A lot more rust. You can kind of make that out with the shadowing. It's going to be difficult again. Looks like another straight 6. Come around to the front of that grill. That's a cool front end. Let's see if what's left in the driver's compartment. The usual. The steering wheel, gear shift, all your levers for the 4-wheel drive, dump action, clutch and brake. Looks like emergency brake. Nothing in the glove box. What about the dash over here? Neat. And then we've got the bed. Anything left up in there?
Still got some more in it.
Really? Wonder how much that's worth.
Iron ore. I don't know what the processing techniques for iron. Oh wow, this wind is ferocious.
It is. Look at the undercarriage here. That would hold a ton of weight. Look at all those leaf springs.
Now that's a funny looking truck.
That
I know
is.
it's a Jeep.
It is a Jeep. It's kind of, it reminds me of some of those like Russian trucks. They're just big, bulky, rugged, and will go through anything. Kind of like the Jeeps. But that's got like that big, stout look to it. You know what I mean? I've never seen a vehicle like this before. What happened?
Nothing, but I want to show you something on the way back down.
Okay. Oh, continuing the climb. Take a look at this guy. Well, that door is just all kinds of messed up. So is, the cab. Ripped off its pillars there. Along the top, the driver's side door is in really good condition from this point of view. And then the bed.
Oops.
So is this an actual vehicle or a mishmash
I don't know.
built on site? Well, if it is, I would have liked to have seen that running. That would have been a cool little vehicle to put around the mill site in. Mine site, mill site.
Got runny nose. Keep sniffing.
That's so cool. Is that just a trip again?
No, I didn't trip. I was trying not to sniff.
Lovely shot.
Come here. It's a little caterpillar nest. Isn't it cute?
Oh, wow.
So I wonder if they're butterflies or moths. Oh, there's dozens of them.
Okay, here we go. There's a reference. So you can see those three buildings. Just above them, that mountain. So over there was that giant hole that we filmed earlier. You can see all the waste rock that's going down. Just next to them, all this waste rock, the size of that pile. We're camped up on top of that. Just enormous amount removed from the mountains. And then again, up here, it's like the whitish, that's all waste rock tailings. Over to the right of that, down in here, there's some more. I can't really make it out here, but on the other side, even larger amount, and it continues to work its way up the mountain. I mean, the inside of this place has to just be Swiss cheese and tunnels for days. You'd probably need weeks to explore it all if that much has come out. Absolutely incredible. We were just talking about wanting to see if we could find what these mountain ranges looked like before the mining, at the peak of the mining, and then now. Probably going to be a tough task, but neat thing to imagine. Okay, just quickly, now you get a little bit better of a view of what I was speaking about earlier. I see up on the far left, the white, those were the waste rock. It goes all the way through. You can see the top there. That's all tailings coming down. Same up on the top, and then there's more behind this little peak that we walked around to see earlier. It's just incredible amount of earth has been moved. First cabin, and we believe this is also going to be a bunkhouse, probably a more luxurious one, but take a peek at this, you can see why we're not going to be walking in this one. There's just rubble everywhere. The floor is in terrible shape.
And unfortunately, this one has been demolished by hooligans.
Yeah.
So this isn't natural. I mean, some of it is, but you can actually see they've been ripping the panels off and kicking the panels in. I don't know whether or not they would be looking for pipes, or I have no idea, or just stupidity.
Or just, yeah, because like we say, we don't have that kind of mindset, so we don't know why they do what they do. We just know it's extremely irritating.
But would you look at the size of that nest?
Wow.
That's ginormous.
See, and something made a really nice home in there. Now it's destroyed.
There's another little one here you can just see behind.
Oh, yeah. Then on to the next room. You can see, we mentioned the back walls. Those are purposefully punched through.
But now this, I've never seen this before. Look at the size of these two chimneys, for the want of a better word, smokestack, I don't know what you want to call them. They're terracotta in concrete. You can see the terracotta at the very top.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're huge.
They're massive. It kind of reminds you of something you'd see in the bowels of a ship or a submarine, you know, to help shift the ballast or something like that. But our best guess is for the stove. You know, you'd attach the stove vent pipe up to there so that it would heat more efficiently.
I don't know.
Our best guess.
Comments, please.
Yep, let us know.
And you've got a little cabin, a little
Closets back there.
cabinet. I don't know whether that's a
Cabinet.
Yeah, I don't think that's a closet. Look, you can see where shelves are.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like
food
maybe
or just shelves.
I would say shelves, maybe extra blankets, things of that nature. If this was
Possibly.
a bunkhouse, because we haven't seen like the kitchen-like area.
Oh, but you see, there is other rooms around the back, so maybe
through there. But,
we'll see if we can get round there. We might not be able to.
and then continuing on.
So this is actually the lower camp. Remember I said earlier that the mine had two camps, an upper and a lower? This is the lower camp.
And the floors are just demolished.
Someone's been having a good time.
Yeah.
You see the amount of beer, Corona and...
Beers, there's some wine bottle there.
I bet they're the hooligans that actually damaged it.
Yeah. I know this is lighter than it was when I brought it in, but I'm going to leave it here or smash it up.
Yeah, there's definitely rooms behind on this one as well.
Yeah,
I don't know
maybe.
how you would get to it though.
Maybe we'll try and take a little walk around back. And then finally, peek into the last room. That looks neat. And no floor. So I guess walking around along the backside would be quite difficult as well because of the slope.
There's also quite a lot of rockfall
Yeah.
because this is a window.
Yeah.
And if we walked along there on the rock, we would actually do more damage to the building. So maybe we'll try from the other way. But that looks like I mean, there's another room and there's another room behind.
All right, and unfortunately, this side's pretty much the same. We're not going to be able to get into that or take a look at it, but that's it. It's just an extra little protrusion add-on, so I don't know if that was extra storage, what have you, but it shall remain a mystery to us. All right, and the next cabin in the row looks exactly like those other ones that we saw on the other side of the mining camp. So
The only difference being these have got those two ginormous chimneys, or whatever you want to call them, stovepipe.
yeah. But it looks like the exact same layout, or identical
Identical.
layout. Excuse
Identical. And look, the trees are
me. Trees
poking in.
coming in.
So this is a doorway in between, and another doorway. So again, kind of like a duplex.
Yeah. Okay, so we do have to bypass that doorway because of the tree that we mentioned earlier, but we can peek through this window. Okay.
See, kind of like a two-roomed, but two-doored.
Yeah.
Bizarre. You can still see the thingies for
Yeah.
the sash windows.
The rollers and the...
That's the word, rollers.
Yep.
And again, same, two doors, double chimney on that side, like a duplex, but with an adjoining door.
Yeah. more structure over there to take a look at. Okay, the last one. Do you think this could be shower house? Bathroom? Kitchen?
I have no idea. It's got a, it hasn't got a concrete floor. Definitely not a shower house.
But look at that window.
It's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess I'm looking for stovepipes.
Yeah, I don't see anything in the
I don't.
rafters.
Huh. Well, but that's a beautiful window.
It is.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought they would have put a window like that in for a like a shed.
No, that helps kind of ventilate and things like that.
And it's picturesque as well.
Yeah.
Strange.
I tell you, some of the machines that we found at this mining camp are incredible. Look at this old water truck and the size of the engine in this bad boy.
Let me get my shadow out of the way.
That's cool.
See, even that looks like it's got character.
And the size of the bumper. And this was an absolute beast. Could you imagine? Look at the size. Okay, let me get my shadow out of the way. Look at that. Could you imagine the size of the drum brakes on this guy? Jeez.
Oh, it's got a plate inside. See if we can take that, maybe do a screenshot.
Oh,
Or is it too bad?
that's too far gone. You can't read anything on that anymore. That's a shame. Gas and brake.
But it's got
levers.
it's got wood floor.
Yeah. Wood on the floor. Back of the seat was plywood.
There's a number here. It says 4. I don't know whether or not that's an O or a U because the top's chopped off. B Bravo 560 D Delta, and then another number 408566 and 88. I don't know whether that's a 1 or a 7. 43. So those are the numbers that are on here.
Yeah.
And that, well, that actually could be 4UB, 4 Uniform Bravo
Yeah.
566, and that's on the brake and
pedal.
brake and the clutch.
And then again, just the tires still intact here on the back. Imagine this thing driving up and down these mining roads, supplying the water. You can see this one's parked right outside what was an adit, which is, we've been talking about this extensively. We believe these have all been purposefully closed down, bulldozed in.
And the other thing that they've done here is they've bulldozed some of the roads so not even 4 side-by-sides can get through.
Right, because the one we just walked up is not this one here. We walked up that and it's just completely been demolished. I mean, we had to climb over boulders and everything to get over here. But the road does continue a little ways on. So we're going to see where it takes us.
So let's take a look.
And you can see again, so this just confirms it. They have bulldozed all the openings. So no bat bars or anything to close them off because people do cut those open. But not many people are going to come back up out here with a backhoe and open this back up. The roads are highly inaccessible for towing a trailer or anything of that nature. So they really wanted to keep everybody out of here. All right, some of the last section, we found a bunch of stuff here, some small barrels, the rail, and some metal tubing. I mean, look at the size of the rail. It's heavy duty railing, and you can see how some of it is just twisted, just like that section over here by Andrea. I mean, there's some more size comparison, and then get the shadow out of there. Cow's just bent and contorted underneath all of this rock that's come down. So again, we firmly believe they've either blown these shut with dynamite, bulldozed them, both, and then another, look over there, the mountainside, you kind of see that huge bowl out of the middle of it that blew apart a lot of those roads. So that's what we think. Let us know what you think.
Oh, it's bitter.
Okay, we were hoping we could avoid some of the wind out in this section, but not a chance.
It is really, really cold. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to getting back to Tonto and having a nice cup of tea.
Yeah, we need to warm up, rest the legs. We have been everywhere over this mountain today. So we hope we captured as much as possible, made it interesting for you all.
Yeah, we have kept the location secret again, so if you do know where we are, then let us know without giving away the location. We want to try and preserve what's left, as you saw from one of those cabins, totally destroyed by hooligans. So
yeah, and it's not going to be too much longer before this stuff collapses anyways, just due to the nature of it. As you see, one of those buildings that we checked out was leaning so heavily that maybe next summer it won't even be standing.
That wasn't at this location, that was at the other one.
I just filmed it earlier.
Oh, that was at this location as well.
Yeah, Andrea wasn't there. Don't listen to her.
I was probably having a cup of tea. So yeah, share the memories, not the location. And on that note, get out there, go and explore, put another pin in the atlas, and we will see you on our next adventure or on Patreon. And please, if you do like our videos, please give it a thumbs up. It does really help the YouTube algorithm. And if you'd like to help support us with our travels and adventures to share with you, then we do have a Patreon and a PayPal, and the links are in the description below. Thank you and
Bye.
bye.